Hey y'all. Greetings, greetings, greetings. It is Tara. So I wanted to talk about um go a little deeper on journaling. And this is cliche, but it's not that cliche because some of us we journal and we really don't we're trying to figure out, okay, so how do we journal? Like how do we really do this? There's no right or wrong way to journaling. You just start journaling. But I'm gonna pretty much talk about how to really dive deep into journaling. Um, so yeah, anytime when you start journaling, you could literally start by writing how anything makes you feel, like how the rain makes you feel. It's raining right now. How does the rain make you feel? How do people make you feel? How does this environment make you feel? You could start by writing things like that. Now, you can put it in any form that you want. You could say, Dear higher self, dear myself, dear journal, dear God, dear archangels. And I'll get into that later about writing letters to your guides. So, but however you want to do it, you can have a journal for each topic, each different topic. You can have a journal for feelings, a journal for dreams, a journal for um, poetry. There can be a journal for a lot of different things. So, and pretty much you can make a journal as personal, weird, whatever. It's your journal. It doesn't matter. Don't. This is the thing, like I said about it's creative therapy. Do not withhold in things. Do not hold stuff back just because it's you think it's ugly or you think it's not appropriate because of what society says is not appropriate. And some things, of course, when you're dissecting yourself and you make mistakes in life, you're gonna realize, okay, some of the stuff I did was fucked up, right? But the fact that you can actually grow and heal from that is the most important part. The fact that you can see that it's wrong, and decide, okay, I need to fix that because I can't move on with my life or attract better people and better environments or better things into my life with this type of behavior. So pretty much you just want to make sure you stay consistent. Like I would say I have like over like 7 journals now, that I've written over the couple of years. And this is like as a grown person, like after I left high school. So probably like 18 plus. And yeah, you have to stay consistent for you to really see the benefits of journaling. But I'm gonna go over like some questions you can ask yourself in your journals, and yeah. First things first is when you get your journals, it can be in whatever you want. You can get a binder with dividers if that helps you. With notebook paper, use different color pens. Um, use a different journal for different topics, like I explained previously. And you can also that will help you stay organized too. I would suggest putting different topics in different journals so you can stay organized. I made the mistake of not. It's not really a mistake, but I just jot down whatever I feel whenever I feel it in any notebook paper that I can find. And so all my journals are literally mixed with so much information and so much stuff. that is like you could find something in anything, any of my journals. So if that's how you are, then so be it. But I do wish I would have been more organized with my journals so that I could be like, okay, I know to go to this book for that. I some stuff I did put in specific journals or notebooks, but yeah, I would suggest making sure if you're gonna start journaling, then make sure you know where you writing certain stuff, because sometimes later in life you will refer back to that journal, you will refer back to that notebook of an idea that you wrote down or something you wrote, and it will be it will be important in your future pertaining to what you are doing in that moment. So that's another reason why you should keep your journals too, because some of you guys are writers. People that actually journal a lot really are writers. They're creative writers, they're authors, and publishers, and they don't even know. So yeah, but yeah, let's get into it. One thing that's important is try to get into a centered state as much as possible when you're journaling. You know, and also journaling is an expressive therapy. So if you get upset, you want to go journal about it, write about it, instead of taking that energy out on someone else. Take it out on a pen and paper. So, um, yeah, pretty much what journaling is going to do is really going to dissect, yourself, just like I said, other creative therapies does. It will help you like look at yourself, look at your traits, your tendencies, and your patterns, your cycles. Some of these patterns and cycles are things that you picked up along the way. Some of them are actually yours. Some of them are passed down genetically through DNA, and some of them are just implanted through all kinds of outside sources, whether that be your community, society, the TV, school, that had nothing to do with who you are really, but it's what happened, and then it became a part of you. So that's another very important part about journaling, is it's going to help you dissect and pull away parts that are not really you, so that the real you can actually start seeing, allowing the real you to shine and the real you to come out. You can actually start discovering as well, like hidden talents, hidden gifts, hidden versions of yourself, hidden personality traits, hidden things within yourself that you will start discovering as you go through your journaling process. So, yeah, let's see. And don't leave, you don't leave, like, make it as personal as possible. Between it's your journal is basically the only people that need to see your journal. Only thing that is gonna see your journal is literally between you and God. Your journal is something that is between you and God. And if you decide to share it, that is your choice. You don't have to share anything with anybody. You don't have to share anything that you express between you and the God, and because only you and God know who you truly are deep down inside. So I have a few questions that I jotted down that you guys can write down when you start your journaling process. Um, Questions that you can ask yourself during your journaling process. So if you have some time, go grab a pen and paper and listen closely. All right, so here are the questions that I wrote down. These are questions that I used myself in my own journal. And the questions are: who am I? How would I describe the person I am today? What are my fears, triggers, and pet peeves? What do I love about myself and why? What do I hate about myself and why? Who do I dream to be? Am I the person I always dreamed of being? What are my strengths and weaknesses? What are my habits, cycles, or patterns? How did I develop these habits, cycles, or patterns? Where did they originate? What generational curses did my family pass down to me? What aspects of self are me and what aspects of self are not me? What has hurt me and caused negative emotions to arise in my past? And that consists of depression, anxiety, fear, stress, anger, sadness, psychosis, mania, etc. Have I learned from my past experiences or have I been repeating them? What changes have I struggled with making and why? Where do I feel stuck? How am I going to make these changes in my life? What goals can I set for myself? What have I accomplished and what do I wish to accomplish? And what does happiness, peace, and joy look like to me? What does unhappiness look like to me? And what does my heart and soul desire? So yeah, those are some questions that you probably want to jot down and keep in the back of your mind when you're journaling as well. When you want to go into more of self work, inner self work, and yeah. So be creative as well. Some of you guys will find that you like to doodle, right? Sometimes I like to doodle throughout my journal here and there. I write majority of the time, but every once in a while I might draw a picture, right? That's also a part of journaling. So that's why I say creative pens are good because sometimes we're storytellers through what we're drawing. We're telling our own story. We're telling about who we are through what we doodling. And sometimes, like I said, just let yourself be free in that because you're going to come back to it one day and be like, oh, I drew that. That connects to this. That connects to this part of myself or this part of who I am that I didn't realize about myself way back when I was drawing it. So, um, some things, oh yeah, outside of like separating the journals, always date your journals and add a topic at the top. Don't forget to date your journals and add a topic because that's going to be important too. Because you might even start seeing patterns in your journals as to like, oh, during certain times you end up feeling certain emotions. You might get more. You might feel yourself having more hormonal issues during certain periods. You find yourself more intuitive during certain periods. You having certain feelings during certain periods, and the patterns you'll be able to see the patterns over time and your experiences. So don't forget to jot down a date and a title when you journal. And sometimes you're gonna forget it because a lot of times I forget it too. Some stuff doesn't have a date on it, but it's still important as long as it's in there. So for you to refer back to. If you like to draw, I would suggest get a journal with outlines, just the ones with plain pages. And if you just want to write, you can get it with lines or whatever you like, pretty much. So yeah, um, and there are like really theme different theme journals. Try to get like certain themes for certain periods of your life, like um if you got a journal about more so your ideas, like what you want to create, what you want to do, you might want to get a journal pertaining to that. Like outside looks more creative and bubbly. However, just personalize your experience as much as possible. And yeah, personalize it. Get creative. Now is the best time to create your reality as much as possible. Everything is accessible to you. Everything is right in front of you. And don't say that you don't have something or you don't have enough. Go you can go to the dollar store. The dollar store is literally expanding. It has so many cute stuff in the dollar store. They have journals, they have whatever. And some notebooks, don't have as much pages in them, but just start. That's pretty much it. Just start. But alright, y'all. That should pretty much sum up journaling for the most part. Um, if you guys have any other questions, just let me know. And yeah, I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.